came a long way, that's what the song say. And I could do all things, I could do all things. Yeah, I could do all things, yeah. I'm not afraid of the moment, I'm not afraid I can't hold it. I gotta show 'em, gotta get up in the morning. I gotta do it for Kobe, lately I'm zoning. Lately I know where I'm going, taking whatever controllers. Show me opponents, show me opponents. I got a gift and I'm starting to own it.
Welcome back to another episode of Progressive Hustle. Today we got B-Wall with Black Mannequin. How you doing, bro?
Good. I have to get the mic right on me.
How's life been treating you?
Man, it's been lovely, man. Life has been good, man. I just been just hustling hard, you know what I mean? Just trying to continue to get the brand out there.
Oh yeah, what you been doing?
Shit, man. Just trying to stay active, trying to stay in the community, doing pop-up shops, trying to visit different cities. Just really concentrating on just moving outside of the city of Portland. I appreciate all the love here, and I feel like I'm solid in the P, but just trying to expand.
Yeah, you got to grow bigger than just where you're from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where all you been expanding out to?
I was just in North Carolina. I was in Greensboro, North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina A&T, my guy SP. I was out there. He set me up with an event. I did a vendor event out there, and did real well. Sold a lot. I was at the Four Seasons Hotel. It was cool. It was like a 2-day pop-up, and like the last day I got to go out and go and have fun with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, overall, you know what I'm saying. That's my most recent trip. I ain't been moving as much this year because it's just been kind of weird, but. You know what I'm saying? Last year, I was 12 months. I went to 11 cities. So,
why shit been weird this year?
Man, it's just been a lot going on. You know what I mean? Just with all that, I feel like the airline tickets was dumb high for a while. You know what I mean? And it just made it a little more difficult to move around.
How do you get all your merch and stuff out to different cities?
Yeah. So basically, if I'm gonna do a pop up, for instance, if I'm going to Houston, you know what I mean, I have somebody out there that I know, and then I'll get all the stuff that I'm gonna sell, put it together, you know what I mean, and then I'll take it to UPS, which is the most solid, you know what I'm saying, especially with big packages. Never had a problem with them. So I put all the pack together, you know what I'm saying. Then I'll fly it out a week before I'm supposed to be there, you know what I'm saying, just to give me enough time to, even if it's late a couple days, it still makes it there on time.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I just fly out with my luggage, you know what I mean, and then what I do is whatever I have left over, then I just put it in my suitcase and I bring it back with me.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gone anywhere out of the country selling clothes?
Nah, not yet, nah.
Is that next on the to-do list?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, I would love to do that, you know what I'm saying. I'm still trying to hit, you know what I'm saying, a few more major cities, in the States, but if I had the opportunity, most definitely, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm trying to go wherever they want me to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Are you in any other stores outside of where you're located now?
I was in a store, Threads Apparel in Reno, Nevada, in the mall out there. I've been rocking with them. It's off and on. They'll see some hot stuff I got, and they'll be like, "Bro, send me a bunch of that." You know what I mean? And then also my guy 211, who got his store, in Inglewood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I rock with 211 too. He didn't put some of the gear in there. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Shout out 211. And yeah, so. Besides that, and then I'm at one more store in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. My guy, Y&M Chamberlain, shout out my guy too, you know what I'm saying? He know what's up. He got a store out there I'm rocking in.
Hell yeah. You like it out there in North Carolina?
Hell yeah, man.
They got some of the biggest strip clubs ever out there.
Yeah. When I was out there, I was in Greensboro, so it was more so like a college town, but the vibe is crazy, you know what I mean? And every time I go out there, it's like they call it G-Ho, the greatest homecoming on earth. This is my fourth G-Ho. It's just it's just love everywhere, bro. It's like nobody's tripping. It ain't no fighting, ain't no shooting. People are just, enjoying each other and just having a great time, man. To me, I went out there, I got the money, that was cool, but just being surrounded by, you know what I'm saying, that atmosphere and being with them people, it was just a great feeling. Every time I go there, I feel like I came back home or some shit.
Tilt your mic towards you. Like maybe like tilt it towards you a little
like
bit.
this?
That's what I'm being advised by personnel.
Okay.
By my staff. So where are you from originally?
From here, man. Portland, man.
Born and raised.
Yep. 4205, man. Skidmore and Borthwick.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up out here, or growing up in Portland, should I say?
I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was when I was younger. It was a lot different than it is now.
Why?
It just wasn't as rowdy. You know what I'm saying? The world is wild as shit now, but you know, I feel like it was more. I mean, the gang culture was always here, but I don't know. I feel like it might have just been a little bit more respect for human life. That's how I feel personally. You know what I mean? At this point, who knows what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would say that. I feel like it was more, you know, like when people say they was outside, like, you know what I'm saying? We was really outside, like bikes, hooping, football, you know what I'm saying, in the street. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do that. No, the kids don't really do that no more. They're gonna be playing Fortnite and shit. And you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just different, man.
Why do you think it's like that?
Ah, man, I don't know, man. It's just changed. Like, social network probably has a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be something that they're not. Everybody wants to be known for some goofy shit. It's just different, man. You know, like I said, that goes back to me saying no respect for human life. It's just like people are just, it just done got wild, man. And I don't know. I feel like at this point it's like super popular to do dumb shit. Like if you're a shooter, you're that guy, or you know what I'm saying. And so it's like the goofier the shit you do, the like you know what I'm saying, with the social network and stuff, it's like the more popular you are.
Yeah, no, I think that's what it is. It's probably always been the same, but now with social media, it's just a lot more like in your face.
Yeah.
It's like even with like kids going outside and playing, like a lot of parents don't really want their kids to just be running around aimlessly because it's like, oh, fucking getting kidnapped and this and that, but kids have been getting kidnapped at the same rate for forever. You know what I mean? You just didn't know it. Really, it was that bad until now. You know what I mean? But like when it wasn't constantly like put in your face and you were being lied to and shit like that. Like basically it just seems like as soon as like, I don't know, as soon as Obama was out of office, it seems like everything hasn't felt safe.
Yeah.
Have you ever realized that? You know what I mean? It's like when Obama was in office, you're like, man, this is fucking great life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck, we're being lied to. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Now it's like fucking social media just puts everything on blast, and it's just like, now it's just like, oh my goodness, this is just too much to comprehend.
Nah, it is, man. I mean, it's the world news with no filter.
Yeah.
Like you can see, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see on social media who died. I mean, you know.
Bro, yeah, you're seeing like, instantly, like even with that whole Takeoff situation, just seeing like a famous person dead on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, you never seen that.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
You seen Tupac and Biggie got killed. You didn't see nothing of that ever happening.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's like, you know, with the internet social network is the news that you want to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to go to my grandma's house and she had the news on, and I'd be like, man, I don't care about none of this shit. But you know what I'm saying? You got a phone. We all have phones. That's why our hands be glued to our phone. You can get on there and just see the nonsense right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to wait. You can see it right now.
Fuck, man. It's scary.
It is.
No, the World Wide Web, and fucking definitely, and having access to it at any point of the day, I think really put a damper on things.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, at this point, you know, with all this stuff, everybody is accessible to everybody. That's what's scary, like literally.
Yeah. It takes away like the, what is it called?
I know what you're saying too. I'm high.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like where people are so accessible, but it's like it takes away like the exclusiveness of people.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, almost the value.
Yeah. Because remember, like back in the day, like it'd be like a rapper would drop like an album every fucking year or two. Yeah. And maybe like go on a tour, and then maybe like drop like 2 or 3 music videos for their one album. But now it's just like, fuck, you're just seeing exactly what they're doing every day. So it's like almost like you don't even like them. yeah, you're just desensitized to fucking everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Once you get to really look at people's real lives too, and you get to see them on an everyday basis, sometimes you be like, I really don't like this. You know what I'm saying?
No, and especially once you actually start getting to meet people and know people and shit like that, you're just like, man, you guys really aren't what I thought.
Yeah.
You know? So that's another thing about social media too, dude, is that it just puts everybody on a pedestal, especially like women now. You know what I mean? Fuck, dude. Bitches these days, they're the worst.
Man. You know what? I'm going to keep it real. Man, shout out to Tally. It's so much I be wanting to say, but my business partner is a woman, and she told me one time, she was like when I first started, I'm always cracking jokes. She like, do you want to sell clothes or you want to be a comedian? Because... you know, you can't. She's like, you be wanting to voice your opinion about everything, and it be like just like girls on social media, bro. It's a lot that I want to say, but
voice your opinion. It's okay.
I'm gonna keep it like this. Is how I feel. I'm not mad at nobody. Not mad at none of these women. Only thing I'm gonna say is, and there's a lot of people that's gonna feel this way. Yeah. I know some women, you know what I'm saying, that really aren't known for anything.
Right, some ugly bitches maybe.
I mean, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm just saying they're not really known for anything. Like if you was like, what does she do? Like a lot of people might not know.
Right.
But they're super popular because they got a fat ass, or you know what I'm saying, or they're twerking, and like I said, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want. But actually, there is no buts. I'm not mad. Do what you want. I just look at it like, I mean, the shit's wild, man.
yeah. No, I understand exactly what you're trying to say. Just like being desensitized to everything is like, I don't know, but like what it is these days is like OnlyFans, and then like bitches are on Snapchat and shit like that, and it's like when you like get at, you know what I mean, like, hey, what's up, you know what I mean, that type of shit. Like, oh, Cash App me $5.
Yeah,
it's like what?
Yeah,
Cash App what? $5 what for what? Bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Nah,
the fucking, it'll make your head explode. Just like, no, what?
Bro, you can go through Snapchat any time of the day and see like 10 twerking videos in a row. It's
good on Instagram, Facebook, any of that shit, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying Snapchat is OD. Snapchat is OD. It's just nothing. And like I said, once again, I'm not mad at anybody, but it's like I'll be thinking, you know, y'all are all doing the same thing. Like, you know, if you, I don't know, to each his own. Yeah, maybe it's working for him. So, you know, if I'm happy, if you're happy, I am.
Yeah, if you're happy, I am. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, right?
You know, I ain't knocking nobody.
Well, let's go back to the beginning though, man. So you're growing up in Portland, man, and what was the type of shit that you were doing? Like, what era did you grow up in?
90s to early 90s and 2000s. Oh shit, son.
You'd be all right.
There
You
we
can
go.
hold it if you want.
Yep, bam.
90s and early 2000s. So
Yeah, or 90s and 2000s.
The golden era.
Yeah. Man, you know, shit. You said, like, what you said? What was I doing?
Yeah, like, what were you up to?
Man,
Were you in sports, good in school. Were you in the streets? Were you?
Yeah, I was.
With
Yeah.
your friends, what's going on?
Yeah, I was. You know what I'm saying. I went to David Douglas High School. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to Skizots. But yeah, you know, I was into sports. You know what I mean. I started cutting hair. You know what I mean. Probably like my senior year. But yeah, I was into sports. I played baseball. I played basketball. And I mean, overall, like I was the kid in the class that was like, you know, stinging on everybody. You know what I mean. But besides that, I didn't really get in much trouble. You know what I'm saying. My pops, my pops was like, he's real serious about being a father.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like real serious. So, and I you know what I'm saying, I appreciate him for that. But yeah, my pops he didn't play no games. You know what I'm saying. He was like, you know what I'm saying, he didn't play no games.
What was he like?
He was in the Army, so you know what I'm saying, real drill sergeant-ish. You know what I mean? Real nigga would come in my room and be like, this nigga would come in my room and he was telling me to make my bed in the morning, right? He come in the room, he look at the bed, just throw all the covers on the floor, like, man, do this shit again. Like, I'm like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, I told you that. I'm like, damn, fam, like, for real, yo, like, man, he was just like on his drill sergeant shit, you know what I'm saying? But
Did you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got 2 sisters. But I lived with my pops. You know what I'm saying? My sister lived with her moms, and then my other sister lived with my moms. But, you know what I'm saying? My pops was like, you know what I'm saying? He's real serious, man. He was real serious, you know what I'm saying? And but I feel like I needed that. But at the same time, too, you know, I mean, he's a man, he's like a, you know, he don't drink, smoke. He's like a spiritual man, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, he own properties, you know what I mean? He's always been that guy, like, the stuff that he was telling me, I was listening because I'm seeing this, he's really doing this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's definitely a major influence in my life and a major influence on the man that I am today, you know what I mean? For sure.
So he's a positive role model, even
Hell
though
yeah. Him and my granddaddy, them was my guys, you know what I'm saying? My granddaddy is just my dude, you know what I'm saying? I can talk to him about everything, you know what I'm saying? He knows a lot of shit about me that I really don't want him to know.
Right.
but I'm just saying, like, he found out, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my guy. But, yeah, both of them, for sure.
Are they both still around?
Yep.
That's cool. So you're still tight with them to this day?
Yeah, I see him all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was just with my dad and my granddaddy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them was my guys, man. Them is who I aspire to be like, really. You know what I mean? And
Did you graduate high school?
hell yeah. Yeah.
That was like, man, did you end up going to college or go to the service yourself?
Nah, you know what's crazy is when I went to David Douglas and I was getting the only people who wanted me to play basketball was Warner Pacific. They was, you know what I'm saying? And I swear to God, and my guy, shout out my guy Matt Segrin. Matt Segrin was at my school. He was like tall white dude, like he was dumb nice. You know what I'm saying? And it was just me and him. And so my dad was like, you know what I'm saying? What's up, man? You want to go to college? You want to go to Warner Pacific? And I was like, hell no, man. I was like, man, fuck basketball. I'm gone, bro. I'm out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was done with the rules and all that. I'm out of here, bro. I left home at 18 and never came back.
Fuck those rules.
Oh, God. I ain't gonna lie. And my mind state was, when I left, I was like, I don't care what I got to do. I'm not going back. Like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll sleep outside. Fuck it.
Oh, God. I was like, man, I'm going to do whatever I have to do, period. But I'm not going back. You know what I'm saying?
Do you make your bed every day still?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, hell yeah.
See, like
I get mad at my girl, and she know. I come and say, man, what
you go in there and ruin it and shit?
No, I won't do
Bitch,
that.
this isn't good enough.
Nah, I won't do that. But if after we get out of the bed, after we both get out the bed, after like 5 minutes, I'm gonna be like, yo, why is the cover? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, get
Just
it together.
drill sergeanting.
Yeah, he gave my pops gave me his OCD because I gotta have. It's certain shit that I gotta have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what were you into after high school? What year did you graduate?
99.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He said,
Ding. Yeah, I graduated in 2010. So.
God damn.
Yeah, a lot different.
Yeah.
You graduated when fucking before 50 Cent was popping and shit.
I think it was
George
right around that
graduated
time.
when Tupac was fucking still alive.
Wow. He said, this fool. Hell no.
George cried when Tupac died and shit.
Yep. I'm a triple. I'm a, you know what I mean? I'm a triple OG.
Well, I've been around for a minute. That's true.
Hell yeah. Like, people always like, bro, there's no way you that old. I'm like, man, my dad look hella young too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my pops, you see him, he look like, he about 35.
Right, black don't crack, right?
Unless you smoke it. Mm-hmm. Oh God, hell no. So yeah, yeah, no, yeah. So you know, I'm blessed for that, man.
That's what's up, bro. So how'd you get into the whole clothing?
Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I never really wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it. We gonna keep it real. Like, you know, I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? In the streets for probably like 18 years. You know what I'm saying? I had money. You know what I'm saying? And my business partner today, Natalia, she kept telling me when she see this, she gonna be like, wow. But she kept telling me, she's like, I think that you can do more with your life. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I got like 80 bands in the safe right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I can do what the fuck I want to. I'm good. Like, if I, you know what I'm saying? If I want to take a few months off, I can. You know what I'm saying? And so she was like, nah, she didn't. She just kept telling me like over time. She was just like, okay, I mean, you doing what you doing, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, well, it's not, the shit ain't finna last forever. I was like, well, I've made it pretty far.
Right.
It's been a lot of years, you know what I'm saying? But she kept pushing me, and so fast forward, you know what I'm saying? My friends start calling me Black Mannequin, you know what I'm saying? And
why?
We was going to a day party one day, and I was downstairs in my basement. I had like 4 of the homies on the couch, and they was waiting for me to get dressed. Every time I came out the room like 5 times, head to toe, different fits. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, like all fire shit though. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like head to toe, socks, different hat. I had the bucket. I had the, you know what I mean? And they was like, and so the last time I came out, because they was like, bro, let's go, bro. All them fits was fire, bro. Like anything that you had on is gonna be acceptable. So, but I've always hold myself on a different level. Like I'm like acceptable is not acceptable. Like I gotta be, you know what I mean? And so, so I came out the last time. My guy was like, bro, you like a black mannequin. And then we was all like, everybody laughed at first, and then somebody was like, black mannequin? Man, that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah. So then I changed it to my name on Instagram. Bro, I spelled it wrong, bro. I didn't even know how to spell mannequin. Like that, one of the homies, this girl had to tell me, she was like, do you not know how to spell Did you do it on purpose? And I was like, nah, I just didn't know how to spell it. I thought that's how you spell it. She's like, hell no. So
how'd you spell it?
I spelled it Manikin. Oh God, I did. Hey, that's what I said. Oh God, bro. And bro, the thing is, I'm a pretty good speller, so that's crazy because I spelled it. Yeah, bro. I was out of line, bro. So, so then then I changed my Instagram name. So I'm out in the streets, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, and like we be at the club and stuff, and girls be like, Black Mannequin, because the IG era is like people call you by your Instagram name. Like I be in the club calling people by their Instagram names because I might not know their real name. You know what I'm saying? I might be like, I Show Speed or Versatile or whatever. And I don't know your name.
I Show Speed.
Yeah, or whatever. I'm just, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, so people start calling me Black Mannequin. The homies was like, bro, that sounds real lovely. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out my homie Pricey, Devastate Bets. Pricey was like, he's like, man, you need to brand it, bro. I said, how? And he was like, man, I don't know, make a T-shirt or something. And I'm like, man, that shit sound corny as hell. He like, thank God, he told me a couple times. Like he set up the meeting with my guy who made my logo, D'Angelo Rain. Shout out Ghetto Blast, my guy. And but he set up like 3 meetings. The first 2 I didn't even show up because I just didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just didn't care. I ain't gonna lie, I just didn't. So the last meeting, he was like, bro. Can you at least go and just tell him what you want to do? And then he's like, man, if you don't like the design, then bro, I'll leave you alone about it. So I'm like, bro, all right, whatever. So I go over there and I tell him what I want to do. And this ain't my classic logo, but he makes my logo. And when I seen it, I was like, everything changed, you know what I'm saying? Like when he made the mannequin with the V and it was the upside down A and the way the writing was, the shit just looked at high quality. It looked like some fly ass European shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something. It just looked at classic.
Yeah.
And it's like then I saw the it's like my like Richie Rich. My eyes just turned into money signs. I was like, okay, I could do something with that. And in my mind, when I saw the design, I was like, I can dissect it. I can use just the mannequin. I can take the V off. You know what I'm saying? I could have it just say black, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was thinking all this in my head when it started. And then I hit the streets. But the thing that I feel like really helped me from the gate is, first off, I wasn't no fashion designer. I know what looks tight, you know what I mean? But I didn't really know much about fashion design, but I knew about hustling. So in my mind, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna take $10,000 and I'm just gonna give that shit away. I'm just gonna spend $10,000. I'm just gonna give it away to people celebrities or people who who respect it. And then I said, I said, I'm gonna keep hitting people with new shit. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm hitting people with new shit every 10 days. You know what I mean? And so I really got on my grind. But the thing that kept me afloat was, in the beginning is, I was taking all my hustle money and using that. But I was letting the money for the business stack up. Mm-hmm. So as my hustle money was depleting, my business money was just going like this because I wasn't using it for nothing. I was paying bills with, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I knew if I needed the money, the shit wasn't gonna work. So, you know what I'm saying? I took my money and basically washed it. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point to where I had no money in the safe, but I had stupid bands in the account. So yeah, that's basically how I started. I ain't gonna lie, I took a lot of losses, maybe $10,000 to $20,000 just not knowing what I'm doing and not wanting to ask for help, thinking I know what the fuck I'm doing and I didn't.
Where does your business partner fall in line with everything?
Natalia?
Yeah, whoever she is. Or
Man, I'm trying to think how could I describe her. Natalia is like the fucking Jamie Foxx of business. You know what I'm saying? I say that because this nigga can act, he can sing, and he's a comedian. You know what I mean? She could just do everything. There's nothing that she can't do. When we first started, because she majored in marketing. So she, you know what I'm saying, she did her thing, went to college and all that. So she knows what she's doing. But she has a lot of years of experience, maybe like 14, 15 years experience in running businesses. Like every job that she's worked at, she moves up to the top. Like fast, just because of the stuff that she knows. And so, she's been very, very, very important in my success. She teaches me stuff still to this day, but like I said, she knows a lot. Like she created our website. She knows how to do. She does our mock-ups. She does our banners. She does. The only thing, I hustle. She just puts me in the position to be the hustle. But she's just everything that she knows. It's just, you know what I mean. It's like basically like me having 15 years of business experience. But I didn't have them. I only have 5 now. But everything that she knows, she pours into the business. She teaches me. So. She's just the right person to have on your team. Like, she's one of those people that, I don't care who it was, bro. If you have her on your team, you're finna boom up. Like, she's gonna make your life better. Like, for real, you know what I'm saying?
How'd you meet her?
I met Natalia when, probably 2004, something like that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 2004, 2005, and, yeah, she just always been a genuine person. Like when we first met, we dated for a while. Natalia's 4 years younger than me, so I think I was like 24. I think she's like 20 or something. But afterwards, she always was just a good friend of mine. You know what I mean? And before we even started Black Mannequin, like back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? She was telling me because I cut hair, and she was like, and I was hustling hard then. I was, you know what I mean? And she was like, you should go to barber school. And I was like, I'm not going to fucking barber school. Like, every suggestion she came up with, I did not want to hear it. Like, I hated how happy she was every day. Like, I'd be like, why are you so happy? Like, this shit ain't sweet. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you so happy about? You know what I'm saying? You work a regular job? Like, what the fuck? And she was like, yeah, I think, you know what I mean? You could do more with your life. So I'm like, man, I probably had like, I can't remember where she was working, but she wasn't making no loot. And I had like $8,000 in the Timberland shoebox, right? At this moment. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I think you could do more with your life. And I said, and I opened the Timberland shoebox and I said, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm good. Like, I'm telling her this. Like, and she's like, yeah. And I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm like, I got more money than you are gonna make all month, by far. And I said, and I'm like, I'm tired of you talking about barber school. I said, if you want me to go, then pay for it. Bro, the next week, she brought me the fucking papers, and then I had to start school. She paid for it. I was hot. I don't even know how. She put my down payment, then I had to pay I had to put like $200 down, you know what I'm saying, each month for like 5 months, so I had to pay like $1,000. But she paid the down payment, brought me the papers, and was like, you start next week. Bro, I was pissed. Because I'm like, when I said that, I figured, I didn't think she had the money. I'm like, well, you pay for it. That's, basically like when you say some hella far-fetched shit because you don't think somebody's gonna be able to do it. That's what I was on. And then she brought me the papers, and I was irritated as fuck, bro.
Well, that's some real player shit because you got a bitch to pay for school.
No, you're right, but I didn't want to go.
Hey, you know what? She paid for something.
Yeah.
Most of them don't pay for nothing.
No, you're right, facts.
You know what I mean? So you gotta.
So yeah, so she's just always been in my corner, always believed in me. You know what I'm saying, and always pushed me to do more. And you know, I appreciate her in my life. And that's my business partner. That's my best friend.
Solid
That's my
good friend.
That's
good shit.
She's more than just my business partner. She's like my life coach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When I'm out of line, she's the person that can be like, yeah, you're doing too much, and I'ma listen.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
How long did it take from when you started Black Mannequin to where you really started like generating like a good profit to where you could like make that complete transition from whatever you were doing prior to now to where you can fully live off of it?
Oh, I can tell you exactly. 2017 was rough. 2018 was rough. 2019 was rough as fuck. But
what do you mean was rough?
I'm gonna tell you. The crazy thing is, people think because everybody's buying my shit and you see hella people wearing my clothes that I've just banned it up, right?
No.
Bro, the money was funny as shit, bro. On God. Here's the thing. And I'm gonna tell you why. And this is, I feel like this is something that people need to hear. Once again, Natalia. She knew, bro, when I first started Black Mannequin for the first couple years, I was still hustling in the street.
Right.
And she told me, she was like, once it started picking up and she seen people was liking it, she was like, yo, she always tells me shit I don't want to hear. For real. At the time.
Yeah.
So she was like, well, you know, I'm just gonna let you know, like, you know, she's very suggestive. She's like, you know, Black Mannequin's going pretty good, and I mean, this could probably be, you know, like $1 million company, so I don't think you'd want to fuck it up with the shit you're doing. And I'm like, okay, so what are you saying? She's like, what I think you need to do is, you have a lot of money. The business is going well. You know what I'm saying? This can be where you transition in life. She said, you need to make a decision, and you need to decide when you're gonna leave that alone, because you can't keep doing it. You can't do both. It's not gonna work. And I'm like, fuck, man. So the shit just rattled in my brain for a couple months, and then so I told her, I said, this is when I'm gonna stop hustling. 2018, November 2018, I stopped hustling. You know what I'm saying? In the streets. And so the problem is that I was still spending money like I was hustling in the streets. So the count got dumb low. I think, matter of fact, real talk, I don't even know how many people I told this. Bro, my account was like down to like $472. Oh God, like it was dumb low. So anyways, I had to make some moves. I had to change how I was living and shit. And I stopped hustling, but I told myself, and I swear to God, bro, like this was the hardest shit in my life, bro, because like I said, I hustled for 19 years. My hustle funded everything that I've ever done in life. You know what I mean? And so having to put it down, it hurt my heart, it hurt my pockets, it hurt my soul, bro. I felt like less of a man. You know what I mean? Like real talk. And but I don't know, by the grace of God, I like. Cause my family knew what I was doing, and my granddaddy, you know what I'm saying, I would come over and he would be like, I'm gonna pray with you, bro. I know you need strength, but bro, I was stressed out. But I didn't go back. November 18, bro, I was, and then all of 19 was fucked up, bro. Like it was. You might see me on the gram trying to be funny, but bro, it was bad, fam. So then, fast forward to 2020, right? 19 was horrible. Like, it was horrible. So 2020 comes, right? And I think that's when the COVID shit hit, right?
Yeah.
So I think the COVID hit starting like March.
End of 2019.
Yeah. But in like March is when shit started getting shut down. So anyways, and this is actually like the greatest story ever, but we had like $1,400 in our account, right? And I had did some dumb shit. I had a ticket that went to collection. I did something that went to collections, right? And so they was finna take the money, right? So we had to take the $1,400 out of our account and just hold it in cash. So then that's all we had left. You know what I mean? That was in March 2020. So fast forward. So you know what I'm saying? I'm still working the store. I'm doing my thing. And then May came. April was rough. The whole beginning of 2020 was rough. Then May came, right? And so shit shut down. Everything was shut down. So I was like, fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had been going through stress for so long, I just had to start getting creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I was finna sink. So I'm like, fuck, man. So I'm like, I told Natalia, I said, you know what? I said, fuck that, I'm about to close the store. She's like, why? I said, man, I'm gonna take it back to the streets. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, man, I'm telling niggas I'm delivering. I don't care where you are, I'm pulling up. You know what I mean? And she was like, I don't know. I said, that's what I'm doing. At this point, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't got no other choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, I was still paying my rent, but I just wasn't at the store. So, bro, I took it to the streets, right? Beginning of May, we made like $1,000 for like the first 16 days of May. We ended the month making $26,000.
Sheesh.
Yeah, May 2020, I made $26,000 from pulling up in niggas Tualatin, Beaverton, Vancouver, nigga. I don't care where you at. You know what I'm saying? Popping trunks, niggas. I'm at Safeway, Target, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. Like hungry. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, nigga, my fucking back, my ribs was touching my back, bro. I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And so, I got in the streets, made 26 bands. And then June, we made 24,000. It just kept going. And then from May, June, July, August, I made 100 bands. And then everything changed. Yeah, so, yeah, that's how it went. And then since then, man, the bands is up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, and the crazy thing is, you know, people always say like it gets dark before it gets light. It did, bro. It was dark for a long time. And the crazy thing is, I feel like on some real shit, I feel like God blessed me because I stayed down, bro. I didn't go back, bro. And I was hungry. Like I'm talking about, I was eating oatmeal for dinner, bro. For real. But on the gram, I gotta act like shit's sweet because I gotta keep pushing my brand. Bro, it's bad, fam. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I motherfucker had to reach down and really find it, you know what I mean? And my back was against the wall, so I took it to the streets and we got them bands up. And me and Natalia every day, like after we got that money, we was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, yo, this shit is nuts. And she just kept telling me, you stayed down. You didn't go back, you know what I mean? She's like, anything could have happened if you would have went back to doing what you was doing. I was like, I could have got this, we could have got our bands up faster. She was like, yeah, but it's...
Just takes one mistake
exactly.
to just fuck it all up.
I might not even be here doing this interview, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So I just want to say to people, keep hustling, man. You know what I mean? Because shit can change, man. It changed for me like within, bro, that month. After that, I was like, oh, I'm about to take off. And when we made all that money, she's like, what you want to do with it? I said, we're not spending $1. We're reinvesting all this in product. And then we hit for 24,000 the next month.
Nice.
Yeah, so it just, yeah, man.
When did all the traveling to like the different states come about? Before the pandemic or like after? Is that when you were
2021.
like, okay, we got this money now, let's start trying to take the show on the road?
Yep, facts. We had our bands up, so Natalia was like, you always talking about you a star and this and that. She be trying to like challenge me too. She's like, you said you a star, you said you a hustler, you know what I'm saying? Go to these other cities and hustle.
Yeah.
Let's we got a little
Get
money.
out that comfort zone.
Yeah, let's start moving around. And I took it as a personal challenge. I'm like, I get dough on any nigga block. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up. Let's get it. And then, you know what I'm saying? And I've been making connections with people everywhere now to where the point is, I mean, anywhere I go, you know what I'm saying? I'm LinkedIn. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I got people everywhere, man. It's lovely. And it's more so not even about the money now. It's more so about just growing the brand.
Yeah.
Like Nip said, man, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? This is a marathon. So I just want to continue to stay consistent and just grow the brand.
Yeah. If there was any advice that you could give to a younger you, what would you just say?
Put that money up, bro. Put some of that money up. Nigga might have had $1 million by the time I started this shit. Oh God, you know what I'm saying?
If you would just imagine all those years in the streets, if you would have just lived like you did in 2018 and 19. Man,
God,
if I could go back in time.
Bro, I would have been like 132 pounds.
Yeah.
I'd have been, man, but because I was, when you getting fast money, you blowing it. I went to Vegas, I went to Vegas before I started Black Mannequin and fucking, I was supposed to go for 3 days. Bro, I stayed for 24 days, bro. And I ended up spending $12,000 and bro, I don't even gamble.
Right.
I was just out there, I was gambling in a Gucci store. We buying bottles every night. Niggas is, you know what I'm saying?
Having a blast.
Yeah, just wilding, but with no purpose really, because I didn't have a job. But.
Did you ever have any like real bad times in the streets? Because you know it's not always good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just feel like I wouldn't say bad times. I was, you know what I mean? The people that I was linked in, it wasn't really nobody that was gonna fuck with me like that because and not because I'm a tough guy, because I've never been a tough guy, but my big homie, I mean, you know what I'm saying, who gave me the game, I can't even say his name, but you know what's up. He's with the shit, you know what I mean? He's with and niggas know he's known. But I feel like in the streets more so anything, it was like I got to a point to where I was super paranoid, like to the point to where like I told my girl this, like, bro, I used to sleep with my window open, like even in the winter, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying, I was having, you know what I mean, I was having a lot of shit in my crib on some goofy shit, but I didn't trust nobody, you know what I'm saying? So, but I would sleep my window open because every time I heard a door close, I would jump up and look out the window, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my life, like I was getting money, but I was wild, bro. I used to stand on my porch in the summer and I'd see cats drive by, you know, cats would look at you look at them, I'd be like, oh shit, bro, they know. I'd like run in the house, move my, you know what I mean? Like, it was.
Oh shit, they know.
Yeah, no, like that. Like, I'd be like, this nigga looking at me like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, the paranoia was wild, bro. But overall, you know, I lost a lot of money on, you know, just be doing goofy shit and was just put a lot of people in situations where, you know what I'm saying, they could have been in trouble and they didn't really even have nothing to do with what I was doing. Yeah. So.
What is your plans now for the future?
Oh man. Right now, I'm rocking with my guy, with D'Angelo Reigns, taking it back, you know what I'm saying, to the foundation. We you know, I've learned embroidery, I've learned screen print, I've learned vinyl, I've learned, you know what I mean, different, you know, when you buying blanks, I've learned everything about that. So my next thing is learning cut and sew, learning patterns, learning how to create my own stuff from scratch. Yeah. And so me and D-Lo, we meet every Wednesday, and you know he goes over shit. Like our first meeting was last week, and he was showing me how pants was sewn together, and you know what I mean. And so we just started from the gate, and I, you know, I pay him for his time because I need the knowledge, and I'm just trying to learn how to, you know, create my own stuff. You know what I mean? And that don't say Black Mannequin, but is like runway shit. You know what I mean? Right. Shit that I can having fashion shows and that type of thing where I can really go to the next level. I feel like at this point with my streetwear, it's fire. But once I can add that aspect of the cut and sew, you know what I mean, to where my shit can't be duplicated no matter what. Yeah. Then, you know, it's gonna just put me in another, you know, on that next level. So. You
ever thought about going to like China or Taiwan for that?
Yeah, man. I always think about when Denzel went over to on American Gangster when he went over there. I always think of that shit. Yeah, eventually that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get a good plug. I've dealt with overseas before, and you know it's been kind of rocky. You know what I mean? I've got stuff from them where like a lot of stuff that was defected and like, you know what I mean. But they know I'm not gonna come over there. So just honestly, I want to take it back to the knowledge, man. I've always been a hustler. I have the hustler knowledge. Right. I want the fashion knowledge. Yeah. So that's what, like I said, I know how to put fits together, blanks and all that, and I know all the design, embroidery, screen print, and I feel like, you know, I'm not gonna say I've mastered that, but I know it very well. And now I just, you know, I want to take it to the next level and just learn as much about fashion, so then I can combine them with the business, combine them with the hustle. And, you know, I feel like it can only get better.
Have you gone to any like fashion shows, like Fashion Week or anything like that?
Yeah, I went to what's the shit in Vegas? I went to that what the fuck? The Magic Show. I went to the Magic Show in Vegas 2018. I was out there. I learned a lot. I learned that the people that I was buying my shit from was jacking the price up because they was buying my shirts and shit. Right. So then I learned, you know what I mean? But besides that, I've been to a few fashion shows like Fashion X, and you know they wanted me to be involved in. I ain't gonna lie, the hustler in me, like whenever somebody comes to me about a fashion show, I'm like, how much money is we getting? And they're like, what do you mean? We're not getting any money. You're just gonna showcase your clothes. I'm like, bro, go outside. My clothes are showcased everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get money. Let's talk about money. I've even turned fashion shows down because I'm like, how much money am I gonna get? And like, oh, we just want you to come showcase your clothes. Bro, I can't do it. At this point, it's very hard for me to do something that I'm not getting money at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, now for instance, this interview, this shit, I had to be on here when y'all hit me because I just want to, side note, I ain't seen nothing but celebrities on this motherfucker. So shit, when the motherfucker PG told me I was coming, I said, damn, who, me? So I felt real good. But yeah, man, you know, like I can't, it's
all about branding, you know?
Yeah, and
you can't just have some regulars.
Yeah, and the whole thing is, but I feel like it would no disrespect to nobody, but I feel like more so like the local fashion shows. If a motherfucker wanted me to come to Fashion Week or whatever, I'm gonna be there. But, you know, I'm a hustler first before a fashion designer. You know what I'm saying? I got a good product and I took it to the streets. That's what I come from, you know what I mean? So I just want to learn as much about the fashion as I can, bro.
Are you just sticking it out at the closet for now? Or are you planning on getting a bigger store?
Yeah. I got a good relationship with my guy Mikey and Mo and them, and you know they've shown me so much love from the gate. I mean, and you know, so here's the thing, it'd have to be a dumb sweet situation for me to lead there. I mean, you know, like I said, it had to be right, and I'm talking about not just the story, but the pride, everything. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Mikey, he just rolled out the red carpet for me, bro. Like he don't be tripping, you know what I'm saying? And he lets me do my thing, and it's just love, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a part of the Trap Kitchen, you know what I'm saying? I'm the family, so you know, I'm rocking with them at this point.
No, Mikey and Mo are like, they're the coolest, for sure, yeah.
And they get to it, humble and get to it.
They're cool, you know.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, here's the thing: if I was gonna get another spot, it would be in a different city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where would you want to go? Houston?
Somewhere down south first. I get a lot of love down south. Houston would be a great idea.
Yeah.
For my guy Sam, for season his 40th birthday, and we went down there. Sam took 80 people from Portland out there. Man, bro, he set me up at the Atomic Bottle. Pop up, bro, I hit for 1,600. Bro, them motherfuckers was copping so crazy. We came outside, the security got to hating. We came outside with the box of the stuff we had left. Niggas like, we popped the trunk. They was like, bro, let me get that. They sold me out, bro. They copped everything, you know what I mean?
That's dope.
And yeah, like literally, like we was in a restaurant bar and like, bro, the support was crazy. Yeah, everywhere in the South, bro. El Paso, I've done a couple fashion shows in there because I got a big one. I've been in Dallas. I done did pop-ups out there, Houston, you know what I'm saying? ATL, Phoenix, Arizona, of course, Seattle, Tacoma, Toledo, Ohio. Man, you know, a little bit everywhere, man.
Right.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was some wild shit too. That motherfucking Jackson, Mississippi is one of the worst places I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, no, my best friend is from Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh my
One of my best friends is from Jackson, Mississippi.
Bro.
And my brother, dude, is a small white Kyle, dude.
Yeah.
But he went out there and shit, and he's just like, bro, this isn't for me.
Bro, it ain't for me either. No, bro, Jackson, Mississippi is rough.
Yeah, bad.
Oh my God.
And in the projects and shit like that.
Man,
like,
horrible. Bro,
getting weed out there is impossible and shit.
Terrible.
Like,
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. It's very segregated too. It's very segregated still.
It's almost
That's
like
what's
slavery
super
still
weird.
going on there.
Man, it's
like,
segregated as fuck, bro. And like the weirdest thing in Jackson, Mississippi is like, for
it's
instance,
a college town too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where Jackson State. That's where Dion is. Where the college is cool, but outside of that, oh my God, bro. We had my cousin. Shout out LC Jetson. LC we got the crib, right? We seen the crib on Airbnb, fire crib. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, the crib was fire. We got in there, it had 4 rooms. I was with my T-Hop Jr. and my Cuddy Big Chuck, bro. The house was super fire. When we pulled up, bro, we was right across from the projects. Bro, I walked outside, right? I walked outside in the front. I was gonna take some pictures in front of the crib. It was a dude serving people out of a broke down Honda Civic out the window. He was sitting in the driver's seat. And I'm like, no, what the I'm like, bro, I told the counties, I'm like, man, come check this out. They like, oh, hell no. Down the street, houses is up on, ain't no porches. They like up on stilts.
Yeah.
Bro, it looked like a third world country, fam. I go to the juke joint, right? That's what I call it. My cousin Mark take us to like this, it's a bar, but bro, we're in there, they're chain smoking Newports, right? There's no ventilation. Niggas is in there in zoot suits. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
What the fuck speakeasy did you
Bro,
it was like life and shit.
Bro, it was people, it was grandmas in there, and it was wild because it was like a combination of like church and the club. Like it was wild. They was singing church songs, but then they was drinking. Then I saw like 2 kids run through there. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, it was wild, bro. Nah, for real, bro. Jackson is wild, bro. And then after a couple days, then we started seeing like civilized people, but bro,
civilized people.
Nah, bro, Jackson is wild, bro. And then like out there, like the police, bro, in the neighborhoods where the black people are, bro, I didn't see no police, bro. Cats are driving 90 down the back streets, like there's no law. It's, bro, eat what you can.
Yeah.
No, for real.
It's fucked up.
It's hella fucked up. And you know what's crazy? I've been to a lot of places, but to actually be out there and hang around, bro, it's really wild, bro. In the areas, I felt bad for a lot of those people because I'm looking like these people are still running around happy. I'm thinking they don't know nothing else but here because life is way better everywhere else. No, for real. I'm like, man, and people telling me from Jackson, they like, yeah, man, if you come from Jackson, man, they like, people don't get out of here. And they like, the people that do, they don't never come back. Nigga said, not even to visit.
Hell no.
I said, damn.
I only know one person that goes back there to visit, boy.
Yeah.
My homie Jay. He loves it in Mississippi down there.
Why, bro?
That's where his family's from. They own some houses.
I mean, I guess that makes
shit.
sense, but
yeah, but like he's not from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just he just likes that type of shit.
Bro.
Like they're talking about mowing grandma's lawn at fucking it's like 100 degrees, but like 100% humidity and shit. Like,
bro, the dude came up to me at the pop-up, right?
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be booming because it was Pastor Troy. Dude came up to me at the pop-up. He looked at my shit. He said, you got anything with any rhinestones on it? I looked at my cutty. I said, man, pack this shit up, bro. We're out of here. Nah, for real. You asked my cutty LC was like, I looked at him. He's like, he said, man, is this nigga serious? I said, bro, we in the wrong place. That's what started off my tour, Jackson, Mississippi.
fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people would have been like, you know what? I'm not even selling clothes no more after this. It was a wild trip, but it's to me, when it comes to success, it's the journey, bro. It's about the journey, bro. It's about the experience, about the process.
Yeah.
And I'm loving every part of the process, the ups and the downs. You know what I mean?
So basically, your whole life has been a progressive hustle.
Facts. And I was thinking when I thought of the name, I was like, they now I see why they have me on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Just hustling, man. That's very important to me. I tell people all the time, and even to my people out there that got businesses, if you think your shit's hot, it's not until you make it hot. And that comes from hustling, you know what I'm saying? People come to me all the time, oh, bro, my music is fire. I feel you, bro, but who the fuck's heard it? Oh, your clothing line is popping? Who the fuck is wearing it? You know what I mean? You got to set that up, bro. You got to make shit hot. Like, it's not just going to be hot, like, because you know what I mean? You made some music in your basement and your homies hear it. That's cool, bro, but that's not hot.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? The shit's not hot, bro.
Now, people don't understand, bro, is that, like, if you're going to be a rapper or do anything like this, bro, you got to have the money to do it. Yeah. Like, you don't want to be a rapper and just feature on things with, like, the local rappers. Like, if I was going to be a rapper, I would need at least $200,000, and I'm doing verses. I'm, like, getting everybody that's, like, popping outside. I don't even want to be known, like, in my town. You know what I mean? Yep. Like, I want to get famous other places, and then people will be like, oh, man, you're from Portland and shit. Like, get on to something. Everybody in Portland is still stuck like 12 years ago, bro. Yeah, no, you're right. People still wear Team Flight Jordans here and shit.
Hell
you
no.
know what I mean?
Hell no. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, no, you're right.
They do.
Jordan, Team Jordans.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah, they're not even wearing retros.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It is what it is.
But
Keep
the fact that
weird.
people are still wearing Jordans, like I'm wearing Jordans right now and shit, but like it's like there's so much like doper shit. Like it's just like people are just slow here. Like even when we throw shows and shit like that, like I had people be like, "Oh, I don't know who this person is." I'm like, "What?
How?"
I had to walk off. I was so mad.
You got to tell them.
I was flustered, bro.
Yeah.
I was flustered, flabbergasted, and just appalled by the nerve of these fucking people that I'm like, you don't know who the fuck this is, you stupid scumbag bitch. I was so mad.
Now, you know what you got to say?
I was so mad.
You know what you got to start saying? You got to get out the attic, Anne Frank.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, Harriet Tubman. Come up from the Underground Railroad, bitch.
I say that all the time. I'll be like,
bitch, have you ever listened to YouTube?
Anne Frank, you got to get out the attic a little more. You got to get out the attic. You know what I mean?
Fuck, bro. Yeah, but Portland, they really be slow. Like even, bro, like even that the show that just happened not that long ago, bro. That shit was like they had the most lit people ever, and there was like barely anybody there.
Yeah,
Dave East came and shit. Like there was barely. I'm like, what? Yeah. I'm like, how are these? Are they just scared to go outside? Or
there's
are they
less.
Just slow?
There's less of us in Portland that are up on shit than that are.
Yes, bro. But like somebody like Too Short or E40, like I mean they're dope or whatever, but like you got to be like a drug addict rapper or like some old motherfucker, you know what I mean? To like really
or
be
Bad Bunny or
out.
somebody.
Yeah, but Bad Bunny's passing through. He's not coming here. You know what I mean?
Bad Bunny is getting stupid bags.
Yeah.
Of course, he's not a rapper, but I'm just saying that's like
is,
when Bad Bunny
crazy.
came. Oh, bro, I knew. I don't even follow this nigga. Like, but the chicks it was lit.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
I don't know,
lit.
but yeah, it's just slow here, bro. So like my advice to anybody that's like coming up here is like just fucking don't act like you're from here. Like don't just you know what I mean? Don't try to be putting like I'm gonna get everybody to like from the town to fucking get on my shit. Fuck that. Choose like a select 4 or 5, which is like that's what I've done, bro. Yeah. I'm not just this isn't a fucking podcast for every fucking Portland motherfucker ever, bro.
Oh
like,
no, hell no.
I chose 5 of us.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
That's done. As soon as that fucking list is closed, that list is closed.
Yeah.
Unless you got something really fucking just unbelievable that I think that I might want to be a part of.
Yeah.
But other than that, fuck it.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, no, you gotta be exclusive, bro, and like be like you gotta make your shit look like you're
But
really something.
let's just keep it real, bro. Like Ray Charles could see the team that you have, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You got the right team. Like,
yeah.
I mean, y'all ain't got no, there's no worries.
Yeah,
it's just make the shit happen. Mm-hmm. Come with the idea and then make it happen.
Basically.
Yeah, so.
But man, I appreciate your time, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Appreciate
appreciate
y'all, man.
I love the brand ever since it started and shit, bro. And I know like a lot of my homies fucked with you forever.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So man, I appreciate you, bro, and I just wish you nothing but the best success.
Yep.
You know
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Progressive Hustle, shout out, and my nigga PG, Tyler, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all always show love and. Yeah, I just I'm happy to be on here, man. I'm happy to be a part of this. I've been on a few podcasts. I've done a few interviews, but I'm happy to be a part of this one, and I'm glad y'all let me, you know what I'm saying, give some of my game.
Yeah, no, thank you for coming, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Yep.